Good afternoon and welcome to the daily video check-in for today, Tuesday, September 1st. I'm going to continue this month of Elul series of looking at text and music as we prepare for the high holidays, the days of awe to come. We normally think of our prayers for the high holidays as very specific, whether it's Avinu Malkeinu or Kol Nidre or maybe Unatana Tokef, that ominous concept of God acting as judge for each of us before we're written in the book of life. Those are prayers that are in fact very unique and specific to the high holidays. But there's actually quite a bit of liturgy that is much more universal, that takes on special character and meaning depending on how and when it's used, but is actually the same prayer that is used for a number of different holidays or even daily or Shabbat worship. And that's true of things like our prayer for redemption, Mi Chamocha, and the Shema, and all sorts of pieces of liturgy. But it might be especially true for really the oldest prayers that we have, those prayers that actually date all the way back to our Tanakh, to the Jewish Bible, and those are the Psalms. Now, the Psalms are used in times of joy, when we say Hallel at the festivals, and we say really these prayers of thanksgiving. Hallel is made up of the Psalms. When we look to our times of mourning, when we say Yizkor, whether it's on a festival day or as we will do Yom Kippur afternoon and remember those who have died and remember those dear to us, we will also use the Psalms. And when we celebrate welcoming Shabbat on Friday evening for Kabbalat Shabbat, that service is constructed of psalms. So there's a psalm for each day, for each time, for each moment. And sometimes the psalms are appropriate for many moments, and that's what I'm going to look at today. Perhaps one of the best known psalms, and one of the psalms that certainly speaks to this time of preparation as we turn and return and look inward, but also look to God as well. That is the 121st Psalm. Now, we will say this psalm for Yizkor, and we say it also in a house of mourning, but we say it for uplifting times as well. And I'll read you the text, and then we'll sing a short musical setting. Shir Lamalot, a song for reaching up. I lift my eyes to the mountains. From where will my help come? My help comes from the eternal maker of heaven and earth. God will not let your foot give way. Your guardian will not slumber. See, the guardian of Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. The eternal is your guardian. The eternal is your protection at your right hand. By the day the sun will not strike you, nor the moon by night. The eternal will guard you from all harm. God will guard your soul. The eternal will guard your going and coming now and forever. So this short setting that I composed some years ago, a little a cappella, Esa Ainai, just of the first couple of lines. I lift my eyes to the mountains. From where will my help come? My help comes from the eternal maker of heaven and earth. Esa Einai el Heharim, Me'ayin Yavo Ezri. Esa Einai el Heharim, Me'ayin Yavo Ezri. Ezri me'im Adonai, Ose shamayim va'aretz. Ezri me'im Adonai, Ose shamayim